But Emerson Eggerichs in studio with us today. We're talking about love and respect, and really just continuing our focus on how do we strengthen our relationships. And it seems like, again, everything's working against our love in our marriages, Emerson. Yet we also know this, that the greatest gift any mom can give to her kids is that she loves her daddy. And the greatest gift any dad can give to his kids, he loves their mama. But I'm telling you, it's tough to make that happen. Emerson, you guys have done a lot of research in this area of understanding men and women, which is really, I think, the genesis in a lot of ways, and God's using it now, even the ongoing research, to continue this message of love and respect. Tell us what you learned about women. What did you learn about men?
Well, one of the exciting things, that Ephesians 5:33 passage, where a husband is to love and a wife is to respect, that's very gender specific, and so we all need love and respect. There's no question. Equally, we do.
Yes.
I need love. Sarah, my wife, we've been married since 1973. She needs respect, and there are times she'll say to me that I'm not being respectful toward her. But we wanted to tease out this Ephesians 5:33 through research, and so we've asked 7,000 people so far this question: when you're in a conflict with your spouse or significant other, do you feel unloved at that moment or disrespected? 83% of the men said they feel disrespected.
Yeah.
72% of the women said they feel unloved. That's as different as pink is from blue, as male is from female. And again, the University of Washington studied 2,000 couples for 20 years, and they said, we now know the two key ingredients for successful marriages: love and respect. So Ephesians 5:33 is not only foundational to what research is pointing out, it's very gender specific. The Lord kind of knew 2,000 years ago that this would work, but now it's counterintuitive for women when they hear respect. They'll say, well, I don't feel any respect for him. It'd be hypocritical for me to show him when I don't feel it, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. He's not superior to me, and that's the dictionary definition of respect. You show respect to your superiors. I'm not inferior to him. I'm not going to be treated like a doormat. He hasn't earned the respect. You all know that they have to earn it, and he hasn't. He doesn't really deserve it. I'm not going to return to patriarchy or fear his dominance or subject myself to emotional abuse. But other than these things, Dr. Emerson, I'm really open to hearing what you have to say about
Never
this.
heard those words. But it's so true. Tell us what you're finding about men just a little bit further. I mean, there's some talk about, would he rather be...
right. Shanti Feldhahn, you and I were talking about that during the break. Shanti, a great researcher, just a classic researcher and great woman. She had this question asked of her when she was in a college youth group, and the question was asked of this youth group, and she asked me, Emerson, do you think we could ask this of 400 men, which was a random sample? Houston, decision analyst out of Houston did this. It was outstanding. They repeated with another 400 men. But here was one of the questions. Would you men rather be left alone and unloved in the world, or would you be rather be viewed as inadequate and disrespected by everyone? So again, would you men rather be left alone and unloved in the world, or viewed as inadequate and disrespected by everyone? 74% of the men said they'd rather be left alone and unloved in the world. And Shanti said to me when she first heard that, and even in college, she couldn't believe that men would respond that way. But that's because the Lord's made us different. We serve and die for honor. We serve and die for honor. We throw ourselves on a hand grenade for our buddies. We're highly motivated, but the world is viewed as through the pink culture, the culture of intimacy, which is more feminine. So women look at this and think that our attitudes are fearing my dominance, whatever, when you and I, Tim, are motivated. In fact, one man said, I love you so much, to his wife, I love you so much I would die for you. I mean, that's what he felt. She said, oh, Harry, you keep saying that, but you never do.
Show me.
Oh, wow. If you haven't heard about love and respect, it really is, it's been sweeping the country, literally, not just inside the church, but outside the church too. This message of how we connect as a husband and wife, as men and women. And when you hear this message, it stops you for a moment and you think, you're kidding me. But it does make perfect sense. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about what is it that men don't get about women, Emerson. First of all, we better go that way unless we get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Then we'll come back. Then we're going to come back after that break and come back and talk about what is it that women are not really getting about men. We've teased it out. We're going to go a little bit deeper here on the differences between us. And then how do we bring it all together so we can enjoy what God wants us to enjoy, our love for each other. There are three things Solomon said that I don't understand. One of them is simply a man and a woman in love.
Mm-hmm.
Just over the horizon, a new light is shining. Salvation is on its way.
uplifting, encouraging Spirit FM, third day, and lift up your face.